What is happening, guys, and welcome back to another prop firm review video. And today's one is actually one I filmed last year, well 7 months ago, and it's actually done really well. 14,000 of you beautiful people have wanted to know a little bit of an update of a company called Crypto Fund Trader. Now something's a little bit different about them is basically they are a prop firm for the crypto space, but not only are they for the crypto space, they actually have Forex pairs, they even have indices, and they have metals. In today's video, what I'm going to do is do a 2025 update on the Crypto Fund Trader prop firm review. Should you get funded with them, some of the pros, some of the cons, and you guys already know, or if you don't know, we do a full little review. I actually test them as well, and I've actually traded with them. I'm going to get some more accounts with them as well and trying to get some more funding with them. And this year I am trying to get 3 million in total funding and $1 million in payouts. So these reviews are going to be even more fun because not only am I reviewing from the outlook side of things, I'm also going to review them from the inside of things because I'm going to try and get funded with all of the firms I review and trying to get a payout. Now there are a handful that won't let me trade with them, but I'll do a video on that when it comes through. So let's get to the video. Okay, so let's have a look at a bit of the website first, and as we like to start off this video, let's go through the evaluations that they have. Now I actually want to go backwards. Instead of going through the first phase and the second phase, I actually want to do something called the ascend. I found this really interesting because this is something I've not seen in the industry. I think it's something that could stand really far out for Crypto Fund Trader, and if people start doing it a little bit more and it works really well, there's a little bit of a double-edged sword with this plan. So how it works is there is a phase 1, a phase 2, and a scholarship award. Now on the phase 1 you have your traditional 8% profit targets, you have your 5% daily loss, 10% overall, the leverage is 1 to 30, the spreads are 0 pips, but I do have a comment on that. From my own experience, even though the spread is 0 pips, their commissions are incredibly high, and I'll show you some of those examples a little bit later. They've got theory tools, 1 registration fee, and then it goes, if you pass that, you go on to phase 2, the traditional 5% target again with your same risk management of 10% and 5%, and then on the scholarship you get paid instantly, which is pretty interesting. So essentially what you're doing is you're doing phase 1, phase 2, get paid, phase 1, phase 2, get paid, phase 1, phase 2, get paid, and I find that incredibly interesting. So essentially you're making around 13% profit and then you get $8,400. So that's how it works with the Ascend program. So literally you're just kind of going through this rotation and getting paid out every single time. So if you go on the Ascend and then you click on the accounts, so on a 5k you get there's a one-off fee of $39, you get paid $210, 420, 1050, 2100, 4200, 8400. So essentially what you could be doing is just keep rotating and just doing this and doing this and doing this over and over again. Now the pros of this is at the end of the day you know you're going to get paid straight away as opposed to getting funded. Now the con of this is when you are funded you cannot make more than this fee or this scholarship award that they call it that they pay out to you. Not only can you not make more, technically once after your first one, if you do another 13%, so essentially if I do 13% again on $100,000, I've made 13 grand, and on $13,000 on the 20%, that's a nearly $10,000 profit split. So you know, even though that may be the case, I've only made $4,200, but I would have got paid $4,200 twice, so it's $8,400 minus $10,000, so there's about a $2,000 discrepancy. So the question, or something that we got to bear to understand, is that something that's worth it? I'm not too sure, but one thing I find incredibly interesting is the fact that you pretty much get paid straight away on the funding, and it eliminates a lot of the pressure off of you trading on the live funded account, you trading on the funded account and trying to hit 10, 20, 30% in terms of a payout. It's just really cool, and that's why I wanted to highlight it. It's one of the only ones I've seen in the industry. I find it very interesting. I'm very tempted to try it. I'm very tempted to try it because you get paid instantly ultimately, and that's one of the things that attracted me to them most. Of course they've got the crypto side of things. I'm not really trading crypto right now, so I have some portfolios and I'm going to do an update on that, but overall that's one of the probably the major platforms and one of the highlights of this video. Now going on, they've got 2 other of these challenges which is a bit more standard in the industry. They've got 1 phase and 2 phase. They've got up to the account size of $200,000. They've got traditional 8% and 10%. Their 1 phase, they've got a trailing loss as opposed to a static loss on the 6%, so do be very careful from that. They've got $63, $120. They've just got all of these kind of pricing, which is again quite competitive competitive. And on that note, if you do want to get a challenge down below, link in the description. We do have a link with them, which is pretty cool. And I've had this from last year, which I set off, and it's 10% discount code on WChampFX or Champ10N. Both codes work, so you can go and check them out. So other than that, they can get up to $300,000 into max allocation. They've got pretty high leverage, no trading restrictions. Their spreads are from 0 pips, a user-friendly prop firm. They've got MT5, they've got their own platform, and they've got the futures as well. So that's also a great thing about them, that you can use MT5 and you can link all the other accounts. Now, that's pretty much the website. So what we can do is we can go on the dashboard quickly. We can sign in. So then we can see currently one of the accounts that I had is on a drawdown and ended up breaking the limit. But what I wanted to show you is the commissions are absolutely insane. So we have $160, which is pretty much half of this, and it ended up being like $400. And I actually shared a tweet on this as well, which I'll show you a little bit later. Is I pretty much did like $1,000 in profit, but because I did $1,000 in profit and the commissions were like $200-300, I only netted like $800. Now the answer that I have to that is the execution is pretty clean. They have a lot of opportunities, and also it gives you another firm that you can ultimately trade with. So let me just scroll down and try and find this. So here we can see it had $908 in profit, $214 in terms of fees, and then our total profit was $693. And bearing in mind, this was quite a significant movement of a 2R, and it's just part of the firm, and it is what it is. It is a little bit high, but that is probably the only negative I have found with CFT so far. And I gotta say, you know, at the end of the day, there's not any firm that's absolutely perfect. There's no firm that's actually killing it in every single realm. So there are going to be pros and cons, and I just wanted to be honest with this review and share what I've kind of gone through so far and experienced. Now, since last year when I did this review, one of the craziest things I have seen from CFT is the amount of payouts, and that's probably the most important things. Like, okay, cool, there's a little bit extra on high fees and spreads, but that doesn't really matter if they are paying out. They're paying out $175,000 in a week. That is insane. I didn't even know that they've grown this much. I didn't even know that they've done this much since we last spoke. They just recently done $12,000 in total payouts. They've done $12 million in total payouts and $175K in a week. Now, I thought this was quite interesting in terms of the top countries. Like the UK is never in the top 5 countries anymore in terms of highest amount being paid. So in the UK, you traders really need to step up, including me as well. They've got loads of new features. They're constantly updating. They've had a revamp since I've last seen it. They've got the integration, you can win accounts. So, you know, it's quite a usual prop firm on Twitter, which you can see. And I think it's quite cool. It's very clean. And the most important thing we want to see is the payouts and people actually tweeting the payouts who are real people, and actually seeing who they actually are. So let's see, this person's actually trading, talking about their stuff, and actually tweeting their payouts. And then you're going to see here, ultimately, me tweeting about the CFT. So one final thing I wanted to quickly plug is on this reviews and all of these review websites, I've actually now created a little bit of a link on my website. So if you do want to go and review these, or even get a discount code or a link or support us, we have this whole page where you can go and see this page of all the prop firms that I've reviewed, I've traded with. You can see my certificates, you can see the videos I've made with them, the discount codes as well, information about the company like the CEO and all the other information. Even firms you should not be trading with will be on there as well. And of course you can see CFT is on there because we've done 2 videos from them. So do go and check out that website. And as a little bit of a summary, I think that, you know, the crypto fund trader is definitely a firm that you should be having in your allocation. I've already got 150K in terms of challenges to try with them. I failed the 50K. I still have the 100K, which I'm currently trading at the moment. I really do want to try the Ascend. So I think probably in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks, once I've got more allocations and I've cleaned things up, I will probably do a series and try this Ascend. I find it very interesting. I just like the idea of getting paid straight away. I know we lose out on $2,000, but it does remove a lot of emotions, and maybe is that a good thing? Maybe you just make the 10% stop, you know, pass phase 2, stop, phase, pass, like just keep rotating and rotating. And it's one of the methods of how I trade my accounts and rotate them anyway. So that's why I'm quite a fan of it. So let's just see. Has anyone traded this before? Let me know. I'd really love to hear your opinions and if your experiences, if you've traded this and you've got a payout, it'd be awesome to know. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. We will do a giveaway as well, which is from CFT. So all you have to do is subscribe. That's right. Click that button right now. Ding! subscribe to the YouTube channel, drop a comment on the best challenge that you find from CFT, because I really like this Ascend one. Like you can tell, I'm very drawn to it. But is the one phase or the two phase better for you? Your experiences? Have you got a payout? I love to connect with the community and start to see. I'll start to read the comments a lot more. And then last but not least, share this on a platform. We'll pick some winners from YouTube and some winners from those who are sharing and atting me and CFT. So thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Good luck on the giveaway, and see you in the next one. Jump out. Peace.